It's week 4 in our New Orleans Saints online user franchise. We're taking on the 49ers after having our first loss of the year against the LA Rams. Another high-scoring game, so it's not like we just crap the bed. We just can't stop anyone on defense, which obviously is still a problem in its own. Player of the week goes to Tyreek Hill, who had a huge game, Desmond Ridder, who was against us, McGee, and then Stingley. This is what the team looks like, and obviously Joe Milton has himself an upgrade point, puts him at 87 officially once he uses that up. We also, last game, had a dev up for Mr. Luke Benson, which was great. He's having a solid start to the year, 400 and some yards, a couple of touchdowns that go with it. The Niners, a different look than you would expect, as they do have a different quarterback than Brock Purdy. It is Russell Wilson, who actually didn't retire, looking pretty damn good, and he's done pretty well with him. Garendo is going to be his running back. I'm probably saying that the most white way possible. Super speedy with a lot of juke move. For some reason, not really using Christian McCaffrey, or maybe he's just his backup. Very interesting decisions going on here. He traded Ayuk, which I kind of get, because I think this was it before the re-signing? I don't know. But Purcell, is it Pearsall, I don't know, is his wide receiver 1, Debo at 2, and then speedy Danny Gray at 3. Tight end 1 is still George Kittle, surprisingly. Trent Williams didn't retire. Pooney as his left guard, Brendel as his center. Right guard's a rookie Gabriel. Right tackle is McKivitz. Not the best looking offensive line, I got to be honest. But you move on to the defensive line, and it's scary. Nick Bosa is really, really good, probably the highest finesse move guy in the league. Floyd is serviceable on the other end. Javon Hargrave is solid, and then they need a new DT too. Left outside linebacker is a speedy Debo Williams. Middle linebacker is, of course, Fred Warner, and then right outside linebacker, a very solid Trey Greenlaw. Cornerbacks, Charvarius Ward and Lenore, two really, really solid cornerbacks. And then free safety is a new guy, 91 speed, 82 zone coverage. And then strong safety, also really solid. So definitely a bit better on the defensive side of the ball, but still a couple of weapons on offense as well. But after we get this Joe Mixon upgrade underway, it will be time to face off against them and see what we're actually dealing with here. So field general, deep accuracy is a big issue, and that's really where we've been seeing the deep accuracy upgrades. Not here, sadly, though, +2 to medium. But here it is. Let's get on into it. And here we are at home in New Orleans, Louisiana, for a pretty big matchup in the NFC. I know the Niners here are 1-2. Hey, we get to kick, which is sweet. I know they're 1-2, but obviously it is an early season, and a good team with a good user, you got to be careful. Got to be careful, because this is one of those, come back into it type of turnarounds on the year. Not that there's really much to turn around. It's literally like the start of the year. Looking around at this scheme, because I'm changing it up a little bit. We don't have mid-blitz, but if we have a better defense, because I can actually get into some 3D line stuff when we need to play pass downs, I think it's worth it. I think it's a worthy trade-off. Of course, you do have to worry about Danny with his speed, but not as much as some of the other guys we've played, but yeah, still got to worry about the speed a little bit, and we're going to get some pretty good stoppage there as Dorsett's going to come in and bring him down for a gain of only 2. All right, let's see if we can get some base as well. I know Chase Young's going to have pretty much no chance this game going against Trent. We bumped the tight end, and it wasn't enough. I knew the drag. What a hit by Taylor. I don't know how he did that against Kittle, but I thought it was going to be enough. I knew he was going to go to one of those drags. It's, kind of what he ran. Unfortunately, we didn't follow it because we had to cover the inside as well, and well, it just didn't really work out for us, did it? Can't really tell where this blitz is coming from. He's going to run the ball. We're going to get up there, and they're going to switch me off mid-tackle when I'm trying to hit stick him. Okay, I suppose. Don't know if we'd have made the play anyways, but there was at least a chance at it. 0 chance at it when they switched me off. And I don't know who that is to. I guess it's to the outside of Debo, but seeing that tight end running a weird route, I thought we were PIing him. Realistically, since he threw it short, it's kind of PI on his guy, no? Our guy was trying to run over there, and he was kind of stopping him from doing so. Lattimore, move him up a little bit just in case. He'll be a handoff to the left because he's got the lead block with the fullback Juszczyk. Not a bad stop on the ground again. 3 for 6 so far. Did focus on this aspect, I'm pretty sure. Who are we doubling up anyways? We're doubling up wide receiver 2. Okay, that's not the play I wanted at all. Running back's wide open. So is Kittle. Try to strip him. Good try by Dorsett. Pretty good coverage for a rookie against a guy like Kittle. Fortunately, the blitzes just haven't really worked. We've gotten close, but haven't actually been able to get there. Let's shift him over a little bit. Swing play is going to be to him. It's going to be that screen fake out, and that was open. It was absolutely open, but we actually got there in time for once. It wasn't even actually our doing even, but it worked out. We're just coming into a little bit more coverage here now. We got Roberts coming in. And we're in some pretty good coverage here. Absolutely no pressure yet again. We only get there miles later, but I suppose we did enough. Bringing up Hampton, going to use our Gore. We're on that. Oh, it's not where he's going, though. And Gore we miss with. That's my fault. I played it too shallow. Damn. Of course, it looks like a run. We bring in some players up. It's that, oh, they're already wide open. I can't believe we let him that open. McKinstry just gets burned. Touchdown. We did pretty well, I think. I think we did pretty well. It's just, once again, just no pressure. A bad offensive line that's just blocking perfectly. Go the tight end on the right, but it is Nick Bosa, so I'd probably rather go off the weak side. And pretty good blocking there, actually. Wow, impressive blocking. More yards on that run than we had all last week. 20 yards for Kendrick. Could this be the week we finally break out a little bit on the ground? He's got Nick Bosa, but that's kind of where the kind of D-line talent ends, if you will. Not really a running team. He's stepping up with Fred. Some pretty good blocking, actually, as we're going to gain another 9 almost first down. And as much as I would love to go with the play action, I'm going to run the ball again. And we're getting some pretty good blocks here as Kendrick gets another 6. We've used up only a whole minute on this so far. Moving down pretty quickly with this run game. Over the middle, Reed. It's a little bit of a bad throw, but it's going to get there to the 18. First down. Could be a quick throw to Olave. If he's off. Which he isn't, really. So Kendrick's going to fight forward and fall forward for a gain of about 4. He was still not down. Could put the backup in for a carry here. I don't know if I really like it. I'm still going to do it. And my guy got completely lost. I got pulled in for some reason, but we still gain a few. Got a halfback wheel in here, which is a decent play. That's going to be a tough one. And, of course, dropped. Haven't seen a drop all season long, but, of course, when I get a catch, my guy drops it. I've seen running backs holding on to hits, but my guy, hell yeah, dude, 87 overall wide receiver, not good enough. Pretty painful, I'll be real, but what can you do? Intersecting, but that works. Luke Benson down to the 2. Pretty obvious run. We're still going to do it. And it's going to be in. Touchdown, Kendrick. Might be his first of the year on the ground. Or just in general. I don't know. Maybe just in general his first touchdown. We'll take it. We answer back with a tying score. Pete Warner, the special teams man. Can we get him? Thank you. And he fumbles the ball and recovers it to the 41. Damn, McCaffrey almost fumbled a big one. Said it's actually going to be a benefit for him as he's going to get a few more yards off of it. And we're out there. Chase Young. Oh, that's going to be a pick! Foskey! How we get no pressure with that blitz is insane. We switch off, we jump it, technically, and we'll get the ball back. What a play. That's a beautiful play by Isaiah Foskey. Look at the hands. Looking better than any of the freaking actual DBs on the team, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to go over to the running back, who for some reason wants to step out. Nice fight. Gains 7. Nick Bosa injured, his best pass rusher by a mile. Opportunity to maybe take a little bit of a deeper shot with some time to throw. We'll try it. It's not really going to be there, but Benson overthrows him. Wide open. Overthrows him. It's pretty unfortunate. That's a tough throw to make. A little route for Harrell. And another bad throw. What are we doing? I'm going to use my go for here, I think. I've never seen a quarterback sell this hard before. Like, what's going on? You going to hit this one? I mean, barely. There goes Benson. Clutching up on 4th down and 3. Using my one go for. We're allowed to go for it anywhere on the field before the 50-yard line. That was past the 50-yard line. I still think it needs to be like 4th and 2. I haven't really fully paid attention to the rules in a while. I just know kind of the gist of things. No one on Kendrick. Nice juke attempt to the 22. See that cornerback's off. Probably not going to. He won't. Good try, Kendrick, for 5, maybe 4. Abdominal tear for Benson, unfortunately. Didn't even see him get hurt, but clutched up at least. Got hit kind of hard near the end, so that's probably where it happened. Looks like Albert Okwuegbunam is going to be the replacement. Go back to Harrell on the ground. Get some decent blocks for once. Gained about another 4 on third. You know, 2nd and 6. Harrell comes in and, you know, basically the same results. Get a block. See what we got. And that's going to be picked off by Greenlaw. He got completely burned, and Greenlaw made a great play for him. I don't know why my guy's running so deep on that route, but not a good read, unfortunately. That's going to be a turnover. Using our go for nothing. Should have looked for somebody a little bit easier to hit, to be honest, but it is the way it is. Great play by us with Nakobe. Loss of 1, actually. If he actually had a damn scenario, it would have actually been, would have got it there. So if Nakobe would ever want to just get a breakout, that'd be sweet. Not that he's really done a whole lot to deserve one, but I've seen people do less, get more. That's all I can say. I'm going to go with the QB contain. He's been rolling out a lot, so this could actually benefit us. And he's going to have a wide open lane. And our guy gets a hand on him. I'm a little surprised by that. But once again, no pressure at all. I know we're QB containing there, but the inside is just destroyed by, you know, really low overall 70s. It's kind of crazy. Got man coverage across the board. And that could be picked. Good try by Hampton. I thought he should have picked that. I don't know if it was just a catching problem, but yeah, that should have been picked if we're going to be real about it. 4th and 2 from zone 31. A lot of teams going for these short situations. We did as well. Looks like he's calling a timeout. We got a big blitz in there, so maybe that was enough. I don't know. Bringing everyone up. Just making sure we're ready to go. And of course it is Kittle, mind you, but, you know, our guy dropped one earlier while he was getting hit as he's catching it. His guy doesn't. I'm just making an observation. Not saying they're the same plays at all. Just throwing my 2 cents in there. And we're pretty good over there. McCaffrey gets nothing. Bruised knee for Kittle. The tight ends are dying. All the tight ends are dying out here. Just don't use your tight end today. You're going to lose him. Abdominal tear is pretty significant, but he did get to star. Oh, I didn't even see the running back. Once again, bringing a blitz with 0 pressure. All right. Don't worry. And it's going to be another run that goes nowhere. Good D. Still can't believe Hampton dropped that pick. That's really unfortunate. Be jumping over on those receivers with Dorsett really hard. And his guy's going to get a nice catch there, but it's a really good play by McKinstry open field. Blitz just took a little too long to get there, but it was actually getting there. We'll say it was actually going to get there, it seems. Go with Dorsett. Ooh, and he's lucky his guy didn't get that off because he was actually trying to throw to his running back. That would have potentially been a pick 6, assuming he actually did, unless he did try to throw it away, but I'm pretty sure they would have called grounding. I think he was trying to throw to his running back, and we were on that. I do not trust the backspin, so I'd rather be at the 10 than potentially, you know, inside the 5. As long as I'm outside of the 5, I feel okay about getting out of there, you know? I think that's what matters. Avoid the inside of the 5 at all costs, and then I'm happy. I can live with it. Stretch back left. Been getting some pretty good blocks today. Good cutback on him. He's got him pretty far backed up here, so I don't really think we're going to be able to get anything of those deep-wise. Let's just dump it off. Why not? Albert Okwuegbunam for 10. I think we are going to run this at Nick Bosa. I don't even know what his abilities are. Pretty good blocking, I'll tell you that much. Good juke move. There goes Kendre for a big gainer. Down to the 49. Finally, the run game's opening up. And now Albert Okwuegbunam's hurt. That's 3 tight ends injured. 2 for us, 1 for him. Of course, our 2 tight ends, Kittle and Albert Okwuegbunam is seemingly fine, but that's crazy. That's not really going to do us much, but threw it out to him quickly. I might have had the streak pretty open there, assuming, you know, he didn't turn around because he's just a high overall player and, you know, the ball was thrown. I think our guy probably was open, wasn't he? And there goes Shaheed getting the ball. Look how fast he is. The speed to the 31. Did have Reed as well, but we will take any first out we can get. I throw to the open man, not my favorite man. That is all that needs to be known. Ward's definitely going to drop back on this. Such an easy to read play as well. Maybe not. And that is a ball that's behind him. Nice. Sweet. I have never seen someone's players play this well. Like, I've never seen a safety in man play that well on a cross in my life. And I've seen some good safeties. That is crazy how everyone else's players go ham. My guys can't even cover the simple stuff. Hampton's in on a play, doesn't pick it. You know, it's like a floater right to his hands, drops it. His guy comes all the way across the field on a cross on Chris Olave. Perfectly covers it. Rookie, mind you. And, oh wow, what a play by his lineman. Hell if I was there. And picks it off. I mean, I've gotten two really. The first one, it is mainly my fault, but the second one, very unlucky pick. That's crazy that that's not a touchdown. That is actually insane. God, that turn, change of direction is terrible. Good tackle, though. Everything's double drags. I don't really know how you can defend double drags. You run man coverage, you don't get it. You run zone coverage, you obviously don't get it. It's kind of tough. Double drags is literally unguardable if you want to run it all day. I think the only chance you have is a press blitz, because it'll take the drag to get open a little bit longer. And obviously, you might have a chance to get to the QB. We haven't so far. Oh, God. And, ooh, Brazil had a chance there. That will be a 4th and 3. He's going to punt it, because I think he kind of has to. I think that's what the rules say, but I really don't care about that kind of stuff. If he wanted to go for it, I wouldn't really say a damn thing, whatever. If he feels like 4th and 3, even though this game has been really back and forth, that was his best chance. I'm going to risk it this time. Hopefully it's not a backspin. That'd be a crazy punt. Thank you. That would have been really crazy. But that one's a little bit too deep for my liking. I'm like, okay, I'll risk the inside the 5. If you want to hit a punt that good, more power to you. You're goated. But yeah, that would have been a return that would have put me inside the 5 anyways, probably. But let's see if we don't want to throw a pick this time. Of all the players to do it to us, too, it was his freaking safety. And Harold does get out of there, but gets a loss of 1. I didn't really like anyone else on that look, sadly, so I just I kind of just dumped it off. I mean, his guys are just killing it for him right now. Like, his guys just PI'd the living hell out of my running back 2 times in a row. And, of course, no calls because it's not really PI, but, like, 9 times out of 10, the player gets out of there. And, you know, you don't have to worry about that, but what can you do? And another, that is like the easiest pitch and catch ever, and he just misses it again. I don't care if it's on the run. He's so naked. He sold so hard covering us. It worked, though. You know, it can't really be a sell if it actually worked out, but that's crazy. And what the hell did I just do? The hell just happened there? This guy, like, caught it while he was... I don't even know. I was trying to get away from it because obviously the ball was bouncing. I was trying to get away but stay close enough. Didn't really work out that way. Milton's selling us, though. I'll tell you that much. Oh, I don't know. With that ability, I thought we were going to get a clean hit there. Good defense, though. We're doing well. I don't know if that was a timeout from him or if it was an injury. This guy keeps falling down. I think it's an injury. I think another lineman might be hurt. I don't know what we're doing here, but there's things happening, so best of luck to us. And good job by McKinstry. Just slightly out of range for a pick there. Good attempt. It's a big fella. It's a really good player. I would have done the same, I think. I would have probably thrown the pick, though, somehow. Somehow, some way, I would have thrown the pick. Joe Milton's just really like, I don't know if I'm just releasing the ball weirdly. I know throwing on the run is kind of like, it gets funky sometimes, but still. I feel like that's a very obtainable pass. Dorsett, there's a lot on you because you're going against freaking McCaffrey. And that's a bad throw by his guy, but pretty good coverage by Hampton. This is going to be another, like, 48-yard line punt. We've been seeing these all game long from him. It's just right when he gets to that spot, we actually play defense. It's kind of wild. And he goes for the fake punt for some reason and doesn't get it. I'm not really sure the thought process there. Sure, it's frustrating that you're not really moving the ball. Well, you're moving the ball, but you're not scoring. It's frustrating on our side, too. But now, with 41 seconds left, you've given us a chance to just get 10, 15 yards to put that lead up and get the ball at half. So I'm not really sure what was going on there. I really wasn't even paying attention to the fake at all. I just thought there was no chance in hell. I thought it was going to be another basically fair catch type of situation. But that's a little crazy. You know, quick throw to Olave because the drag is unguardable for 9. Still can't believe we're down to our 3rd string tight end. Do we even have another tight end after Kuntz? I actually don't think we do. It's kind of wild. There goes Reed. Nice find over the middle. Trying to avoid those hits if possible. Going with Verts. Usually not a look I like to hit anymore. The tight end usually doesn't get open anymore, and the big thing with that is our tight end's our third stringer, who I don't really trust. I feel like we have a fourth tight end. I might be wrong, though. I'm just going to run straight up base. He actually hit the throw. Don't know if I actually want that throw, though. I got to be careful with this because for some reason the clock just goes and you got to get ready. Like, we're really not that far away, yet this clock is going to accelerate like a mad. It's just this game, dude. I couldn't. The craziest part is I couldn't even like stop in time. It was gone. It was just gone. Like, I was pretty aware of the situation. I called it out. Why that clock is going that rapidly is beyond me. Like, that is ridiculous that went 20 seconds instantly. It should have went to maybe, I was thinking, you know, we would maybe gotten to 8 seconds. If we're lucky, we get that hike off and we get maybe one shot into the end zone or something. The fact that it was completely gone is bonkers. Like, it is just like, do they even watch the NFL? Probably not. Good cut move. And my own guy, it looked like he actually just hit-sticked me. I know he didn't. Someone else got a hand in there, but it genuinely looked like he put his elbow up and it just knocked us down. That's funny as hell looking. Can't tell if this is zone. Looks like zone to me. Throw it away. Thankfully not grounding. Perfect coverage and man. We get the run game going, and then I decide not to run the ball. Albert Okwuegbunam on Bunam's back, though. And there goes Nick Bosa again, causing problems. And I just throw it right to him. What am I doing? That's just, like, there's no excuse for that. Nick Bosa's really good. I can't complain about him winning his matchup. That's just a bad decision. It's just me seeing the score, 7-7, not thinking we can punt this ball because we're going to lose, and just throwing a pick. You know, that's a bad decision. You could argue the first one is a really bad decision as well, so. And that's just so frustrating, though. I mean, you bring how many players? He runs a play action from under center, and we still can't get there in time. That's tough. That's just tough. It's like I should really just trade my entire squad away on the defense for one elite edge rusher, and it would be worth it. Having every other player means nothing. It means nothing because we can't get to the QB. That's short out again. And then they make you, like, follow through for some reason. Good hit by Gore. Instead of cutting off the player when you know you're not going to catch him. I got to go shorter, though. You know, he's backing his guys up hard. The deep route isn't there. It's just not there. He's going short all game. Why shouldn't I? Still early in the game. We can adjust. One thing we are not going to let him do, though, is run the ball well. And I had to save the day because our two guys off the edge just did not think a cutback was in the cards, I guess. I don't know why we're, like, selling out so hard for the fake out. Oh! He literally turned around thinking it was a pick, and it went right through my guy's hands. Back-to-back weeks. Back-to-back weeks where I just get bent over. Damn, what a move by Kendre. He's on the ground. He was on the ground. I'm going to hurry up because if he's running that press again, even though our guy's not that great, he does have outside leverage. I was thinking that maybe you have that shot. I mean, I can't even hit a throw at 5 yards in front of me, dude. Is Joe Milton trying to piss me off? I'm just wondering. Like, at this rate, I'm just kind of curious. Because it's working. Good blocking. And we have just enough speed with Kendre. Great run to the 39. I mean, we should just not throw the ball anymore. Not only am I making bad decisions, but Joe Milton can't hit a damn throw. The run game's actually working. Why not just keep going to it? He's got his best players over there. I still believe. I shouldn't believe, but I do. Oh my God, Albert Okwuegbunam! He's cooking. You just double blocked the two best defenders, maybe even in the entire league. Did you just call a timeout? He needs a timeout after that. I would too. Damn, that was crazy. Albert's insane. Okay, what can I tell you? The guy's a nutcase. I want to throw the ball because I think he's gonna, expect run, but I also just know that we suck in the game, in the pass game. And there goes Harrell. Nice. You screw it, dude. I'm not throwing a touchdown today. Not even by choice. We're just not going to, so let's just try to run the ball in. Getting some decent blocks for once. That might be, like, more yards than we've had through the first 3 games combined. On the ground, obviously. Meanwhile, the pass game, it's not been terrible. It's just we've thrown 3 picks. 2 of which were my fault, unfortunately. Oh, my God, Davis. I can't even cry about it. Like, I don't even get to complain about it. Oh, my God. Tyrann Mathieu. A sighting. A sighting from the main man, who's too slow to play now. Gore's been okay. Haven't really seen much from him this game, though. Crosser look. That's a nearly impossible throw to make. That's a really good hit. Somehow holds on. Once again, remind you, 87 overall. Shahid dropped almost the exact identical ball. We got Gore near the line of scrimmage. Oh, wow, there's nobody on. Who the hell is supposed to cover him? I think it was Gore. Gore's a super slow-minded player. He's got like 2 awareness, 7 play rec, so who can I complain about? Shift him over, expecting run. Not going to see it. That's another good throw. Oh, I thought we were going to knock it out. I can't do best on best, I don't think, because for some reason you go best on best, someone flips the play, and then everyone's like, oh, sorry. Oh, that play's so good. I wish I had that play. I freaking loved that play. You slant the inside. I don't know if that's what he actually did, but look at the defense. Even in dime look, dude. His run defense has been great. Nothing else, though. Just the run defense. We are going against some elite weapons. I know he traded away Ayuk, but still, there's good players here. Gotta be careful. I thought he was going to run it again. He should have probably. Let's get his guy deeper. It's a tough throw to make. Foskey's on it. Throws it away. Good defense for once. Zone hasn't been terrible for us, but I do feel a little more comfortable in man, so that's probably where we're going to go for here on this 3rd and 9 play. 3rd and 9 blitz. Lattimore hopefully has that talent on that outside. I do trust it, worry about a little bit of a rollout potentially. And Lattimore, I told you he can do it. Finally, an elite play by Lattimore. What a pick. About time Lattimore makes an elite play on this team. It's just nothing but getting burned by fast guys. It's a great receiver versus a great corner. We both try to adjust almost the exact same way. And Lattimore just has enough. He just has enough. What a play. Kendra in the ground, expecting run, and he still can't stop it. I knew he was going to go for the deep shot, spinning out of bounds. Could have been a late hit, not that I was looking for it. Big play. Stretch has been great. I mean, inside zone's been okay. He's not really giving us a look deep, so I'm going to keep running it. He's overrunning it again. Kendra finding some room for 7. Now Reed is injured. I would like to leave this game, please. If you don't mind, I would prefer to just leave. Let's just call it a draw. If you're not, if you don't really mind. And there goes King, the other rookie. Trying to do a lot. Gets to the 30. Good fun. Strained knee, was that? Is that like, what are you, like cooking noodles or something? What's that about? A strained knee. I'm not putting him back in there, especially with a high re-risk. How many players am I going to lose this game, For the most part, we've lived. Thank God he didn't catch it. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I know he's blocking, but you got to release at some point. That's literally the name of the route. It's a block and release. He blocked, and then he's like, well, crap, what do I have to do? I forgot the second part of that. That's crazy. That is a crazy bait, though. Almost picked off. Good job by Olave. I can't believe, was that zone? That was zone. What a guy. That was a good bait attempt. I seen the guy covering him, follow deep. So I was like, okay, this must be man. And then I didn't really look around. And unfortunately, it was not man coverage. Remember that time we were running the ball well and I stopped running it? My favorite. Oh my God, Alberto Kuebunam to the 15! He just buried that man alive! Holy crap, the best free agent of all time. Sheesh. I miss Benson, though. That will be a touchdown for Olave. His own guy kind of bumped him. His corner, anyways. His guy bumped his corner, and then Olave is in for the touchdown. Big play. Yeah, I'm so glad that Olave was just strong enough on that kind of 50-50 ball on the heave to just get in front of that and just make sure that wasn't picked. I do not want to throw a 4th pick. I will throw one. I just don't want to, and thankfully we didn't do it just yet. He's had a chance with, this time he won't, with McCaffrey. He does have return man, which I believe gives you, like, better juke moves and whatnot, so if you're going to be using a different running back, which I don't get it personally. I get getting rid of Purdy because I don't like that throw power either. I get it slightly. But as far as like getting, not using Christian McCaffrey, that I don't understand. That I really just don't get. I think you start the guy that's better, especially when, you know, he'll be better for multiple years. Purdy, though, yeah. I mean, that throw power, that's hard to operate with. Half the time I get undercut, and I freaking have a 97 throw power guy, so. Screen pass, nope. He's going to throw that drag, which has been the bread and butter all game long. Good defense to at least stop it. I'd like to keep Gore. I don't know if I'd like to keep Gore in deep, because I think he'd be a better blitzer with that speed. Oh, I missed that read pretty hard. Robert's supposed to be on the other side of the field. It's pretty good defense. Debo, obviously a pretty good player to be running those plays with. Gets about 4. Run a little bit of man coverage. Get Hampton in there. And that is a really good job by Wilkerson. Didn't finish the play, but got some help. 3rd and 7. All right, we got to get aggressive with this press. Paying attention to that screen. And that's good enough coverage by Dean. I am shocked that he was even there. 4th and 7, do you go for this? I mean, I don't think he's even allowed to technically, but I mean, I don't really care. I would, you know, if a team once again sees this as a go-for opportunity, I would do it. But it is the 4th quarter, so maybe he is. It would make sense that he would be able to go for it anytime in the 4th down. Once again, I got to brush up on those rules just a little bit. And that's going to be picked off by us with Dorsett. That's crazy good usering. I'm going to tip my own hat for once. Covered 3 different routes, really. Caused him to, you know, have to hesitate a little bit. And then obviously just, you know, a great play there by Dorsett to at least hold on to it. Not that he needed to. You know, it's 4th and 7. If they would have called PI on me trying to get back. It should have been PI on his guy, really. But that would have been really unfortunate. Kendre bouncing off of a player. Didn't really want that to be the case, but we did. I'm expecting the blitz. There goes Shaheed, 1st down, a lot of speed, way off. Get Harrell back in there. This guy made a pretty good play by Harrell. Look at Harrell go for about 8. Do I go for the jugular here? That's a pretty good throw. Finally a dot. Been throwing under him a lot in this game. Not even just really Olave, but just anyone, really. And underthrowing everybody. He's got enough tight ends to finish the game. There goes Harrell. It's hit. Do worry about that carrying just a little bit. Back left for Harrell. What a spin. Good try. Lose some yards. That's fine. What a spin move. See if we can do a little double drag action. I don't think it's going to get a 7, but it should, you know, give us a chance. He's going to make a read. Read. Yeah, I'm just going to run it. He's got no one over the middle, and why not? Yeah, why not? And he's going to roll in for the touchdown. Yeah, I mean, I get he got a lot of receivers out there, but that was way too open in the middle. Like, that was just, you got to at least put someone over there. They're going to booth review this, which I wish it was just a touchdown. Just give it to him. Of course not. Of course, they're going to make us earn it. At the same time, it will take away some of his clock, so if we still get the touchdown, or just any points at all, it's going to, you know, it's going to technically hurt him. Kendra is going to be short. A lot of yards. Damn! Going to try to run back left on that stretch. And Kendra will get it. And now Albert Okwuegbunam has broken ribs. I lost 2 tight ends in 1 game. And, like, Albert O has been injured twice in said game, mind you. Oh, my God. Like, look. They're dead. How is this even possible? Pretty good defense. Again, this run defense has been amazing. It has been fantastic. Screen pass. We'll be over there. Well, I mean, I'll be over there. Didn't say I was going to tackle him. Bring a blitz. Probably the dumbest thing you could do in this situation in the game, but... Oh, that's going to be picked off right to Hampton. Wow. I have felt that bad throw. I haven't seen one, you know, that's gotten a pick, because obviously that other one, that was just all my fault. Never going to work out for us. Did another one of my guys just get hurt? I think they did. Andres Pete's playing tight end now, by the way. What a move. 1st down again to the 14. And now it's Olave injured. At least Reed's back. Great. 31-14 over the Niners. Decent little, you know, second half. We were definitely back and forth and a lot of mistakes on our side, and you forced us into some things, and we went back to what was actually working. For the first time ever, when we needed it the most, the run game existed. Now, I don't know if that'll happen again in the future. I'm hoping it will, because obviously we're trying to get that ground game going. We're trying to get, Kendry to star dev, having a really good, look at him turn around because he thought it was picked. It should have been. But yeah, we're trying to actually get our guy to star dev, and the only way to do that is actually get some snaps. Might have been enough to, trigger a breakout with, how good of a game it was. Fortunately, we're going to be missing our 2 tight ends. Albert Okwuegbunam came in, and he looked great. But unfortunately, he's gone too. 3 interceptions for Milton, 4 for Russell, 1 for his, is that a backup? That is a backup. I don't know when. He must have put him in right at the end. I didn't really pay attention. Both of our longs were 27, so we're both ass. Almost the same exact completion percentage and whatnot. And then rushing, huge game. Kendre Miller, 19 for 178, 9.3 yards per carry for 2 touchdowns with 3 broken tackles. Only a 27-yard long there as well. His running game was basically locked up. We had a rushing touchdown with Harrell, 36 yards on top of it. Everyone else, basically nothing to show for. Receivers, a bunch of guys in the 60s, 3 of them for both sides. Olave with a touchdown in there. Really lackluster passing game for either side, but Ricky did have 2 touchdowns. And then we look at the defensive side where no sacks, a little bit of pressure on both sides. His rookie safety got 2 picks. Lattimore, Gore, Hampton, Greenlaw, Foskey, Dorsett. Probably should have been Brzee as well. I think it was Brzee. All with interceptions in this game. Any fumbles? There was a forced fumble, Tyrann Mathieu, but recovered by his guy, of course, and then no touchdowns. Kicking was clean. Usually we miss a kick these days, but we actually made it, and the game was over from there. Here are the 2 new injuries. Take a look. Please, Benson. Okay, 4 weeks. I wish it was the broken ribs, but so basically 3 games. I can live with that. He's already gotten like 400 yards, so kind of needed to chill out regardless. It makes it a little... Oh, and the bye week, so 2 games. So needed, a little bit of a buffer, so we didn't have to bench him because we're like basically force feeding. Once again, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but me personally, the way I play and the way... you should be able to tell by now the way I play. I just throw to whoever's open. I have players I want to throw to, and trust me, Benson is up there, I suppose, but the number 1 every day of the week is freaking Chris Olave. The guy is star dev, and he's in the 90s. If he gets a superstar, he could go from, pretty damn good guy at the watch to the best player on this entire team, both sides of the ball. Right now, he is not that. He is good. He is not great. I would not put him as our best player. Not even think I would put him as our best offensive player. Shaheed beats him. Benson at this rate probably beats him. And obviously Milton's up there, even though he's missing some throws. But yeah, that's going to be it. Once again, GG to our opponent. He played really well. It was super close, super tough. That defense was hard to beat, and I got really mad at the game, and hopefully I didn't take it out on him too much. I feel like I was crapping on EA more than anyone, right? I think. Myself a little bit too, because some of those ass reads, but we won the game. We finally had a run game that's going to go away in the future. And let's see what the actual season numbers look like. After a monster game like that, the rushing numbers, okay, I guess that's not terrible. I thought it was going to be worse than that. Puts him at number 5. I know there's other teams that haven't actually played yet. Oh no, the guys above him besides Chubb have actually played, so... Yeah, I mean, there's obviously some players, 2 yard, like a yard behind us. So obviously there are some guys that are going to leapfrog us in a moment. But with that game, we're back in the running for, having a chance at the end of the season. So glad to see it. We might have to try and do that a little bit more as well. I can't believe I'm going to need a new tight end. Like, I need 4 tight ends on the roster. I know I did have Uzomah. So we were down to Uzomah at that point, which I don't know if I really feel great about having freaking Zach Kuntz and freaking CJ Uzomah as our top 2 tight ends, but that might be the way it goes. Anyways, once again, GG to our opponent, and if you guys enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're not new. I do appreciate your support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, Pkr Plays for non-Madden content, and that's basically going to be it. Speeding along that outro. Thanks for watching. I'll let you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya. And again, shout out to all the members of the channel. Appreciate you guys a ton. If you are not a member out there and you want to become one, maybe hit that join button, which is next to subscribe. At this point, I mean, we're a little ahead in this series. I wonder if that exclusive members-only rebuild has come out by now, or it's about to. Anyways, be on the lookout for that. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.